Hello, my name is Emma Jones. I head up Insight at eBay for the UK. Today I'm talking about continuous research.
Tell us, why should a company invest in continuous research?
So it's not always the most sexiest thing and it tends to cost a lot. But I guess to me it really helps businesses not be reactive and actually really be thinking about what decisions should we be making, how do we stay in the right direction, and what are the signals should we care about, what is just a lot of noise. We have so many data sources, it can be very easy for businesses to take risks and not make informed decisions when, yes, consumers might be very vocal about something, but it doesn't mean it's changing behaviour.
Can you tell us an examples about how you help them to kind of like differentiate between all that noise and actually actionable?
Sure. So at the moment I'm at eBay and we're actually using continuous data to help track our performance because we're making a big change to our business model. We've actually gone free on all fees, private sellers, and come February we'll be introducing a buyer protection and just changing the fee. But naturally there's going to be a group of people that are really happy. They don't have to pay fees anymore, but there's going to be a group of people who we need to bring on that journey. Yes, we'll be doing social listing. Yes, we'll be having agile tools to tell us what's happening, but really our continuous research, our brand health trackers, our customer satisfactions, other behavioural data is going to tell us what is going on, what is really changing, and what do we need to care about versus what is just a lot of noise online that we need to be able to mitigate. Some other examples, before I actually worked at Heinz, we were working on a recipe change, not for ketchup, but I'm not allowed to say the source. And for that, we found that changing the recipe could be detrimental, and we needed to prove that and bring that to life to the business. So what we were able to do with our continuous data, with our brand health tracker, we were actually able to mitigate and calculate what the impact on market share would be, because that became then a very easy message for the business to say, if we do change the recipe, this is what it's going to do. So even though we might make some cost savings, ultimately we would lose money in the long run, and we could quantify that very easily with our continuous data. We also were able to do it behind looking at food service. So historically food service had been seen more as a sales channel. It wasn't really being seen as much of a marketing tool. And by using brand health data as well as other data that we had in our business, we were actually able to show the business what would happen if we did nothing, if we continued to see it as a sales channel and we continued to only measure success against profit. But naturally there is a value putting that Heinz tomato ketchup on a table, and how do we then calculate that value to combine that with the profit. And then the final one, I also wanted to go, yes, it's great to mitigate risks, but also with growth. So when I was at Red Bull, we actually really used our brand health tracker to really understand occasions and the role of different occasions. And by doing this, we were able to see that maybe we're focusing on the wrong occasions because they had different roles. And if we wanted to get someone having their first Red Bull, what is the best occasion? What's going to be most effective? What's going to give us the best lifetime value of a customer? And by doing that and focusing on that strategy, we changed our marketing, who we were targeting. We even changed how we promote and how we showed up in store based on this strategy. We were actually able to increase consideration for the brand, and then we were able to prove that that knocked onto market share. So by doing that, by staying true, continuous data research kept us honest, kept us showing that we were doing the right things. It reinforced the direction and helped us to know we were going in the right place.
Very impressive. Thank you so much for sharing.
No worries, thank you very much.